first opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Michael Wacha is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
Josh Worth makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Mets, right fielder, number 22.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
First pitch.
Wacha steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brown is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I think they have to be worried about the production they're getting from that 5-hole right now. He didn't have a productive day at the plate last game, finishing 0 for 3. He just wasn't able to get anything going all game.
Travis Shaw will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Mike Schmidt takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Schmidt.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. Can't wait to see how it works.
Lucas Duda will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. What a stop on the slide. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Mets strand 1, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Jose Altuve
No, that's outside.
is in to
Ball.
start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1. Time now in Cleveland to take his glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, there are few guys that can do as much for their team as Adam Jones. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Adam Jones will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yep, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Shaw is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. Brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Deoner Navarro will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Waka looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Arenado is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. You'll take that every time.
David Murphy will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch buried in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's Grady Sizemore now. Tries to dump this one out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Conforto going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Dan Ugla.
Into the box now, Dan Ugla to first. Pierce is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Worth.
Into the box, Josh Worth. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Lucas Duda gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back to the mound and off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 4 and the Indians nothing. Carlos Correa will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
No balls, 1 strike.
There's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
If you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. You know, when he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting fifth.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Steve Pierce will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Michael Conforto.
One.
The 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. Deoner Navarro is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Deoner Navarro.
Waka gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, David Murphy.
Settling in now, David Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Lined back over second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Center fielder number 24, Grady Sizemore.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Ronald Gonzalez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. In now, Trey Turner, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
And a bouncing ball, foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. Second for 1.
That's
on
it.
to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Dominic Brown will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Right fielder, Dominic Brown.
Here comes the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think Lee's out there saying, boy, I got to have that.
That evens it up 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Murphy waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Murray Leeper.
Striding into the box, Murray Leeper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Murphy is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
If these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with them, especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Jose Altuve will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective. Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Nick Hundley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Nick Hundley.
This is skied out toward right. Worth has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Josh Worth is
Leading
ready
off for the
here as
Mets,
we begin the top of
right
the fourth.
fielder, Josh Worth.
And this pitch just about
It's 0-1.
saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt, as the first pitch
1-0.
to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Darno has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Lucas Duda stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Duda.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado.
Leading off
they'll
the
need
fourth
him to
inning,
get something going
third
here.
baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Carlos Ruiz has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third
Now
baseman.
playing third base, number 51, Carlos
Lee's
Ruiz.
ready. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line.
That's foul.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hot shot toward third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Throw over to the bag.
He's in there.
Back in standing. Fastball called for strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Third and final game of this three-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Steve Pierce is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Oh, 0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Comes back with a cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, a base hit. Here comes Arenado wheeling around third. He is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Nick Hundley will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5.
Hundley.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Into the box, David Murphy. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul wide
that's
at first.
a foul ball.
4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line softly toward the hole, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Grady Sizemore digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline.
Foul ball.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Arenado. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off
And
with a
they'll need him
try.
to get something going
Catcher.
here.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And here's Lee back
Zero
to
balls,
work
one
now
strike.
as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dominic Brown.
Dominic Brown is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Lee looks in. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Leeper.
Murray Leefer is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Jose Altuve will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Sizemore coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Trey Turner will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff. Don't do it around the dome.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting.
So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, this date in baseball history. Dan Ugla is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Mets,
Josh Worth will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Conforto going back on it. Gone! And how about that? Josh Worth has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
now batting. First baseman, Travis Shaw.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Tap fouled at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
The batter, third baseman, Carlos
Evan Scribner will come on and make his fourth appearance in this
campaign.
campaign.
For the Indians, number 58, Evan Scribner.
Carlos Ruiz will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Indians nothing. Adam Jones will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Adam Jones. Cleveland Indians Charities was established in 1989. Its mission is to make a positive contribution to the quality of life for Northeast Ohio youth by providing educational and recreational opportunities. For more information, visit the Indians online at MLB.com.
Lee steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. A
That's
fastball
a
here
ball.
as he'll take a look at ball one.
One ball, no
1-0.
strikes. Hey!
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Worth racing back, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. And he's getting close. With that home run, he's just one away from number 200 for his career. Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. No outs, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Worth sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Carlos Correa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on its way from Lee. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Murphy moves over. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Steve Pierce will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. From the stretch. Hit to third. Ruiz is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael
Conforto will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. One run, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Lucas Duda is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Hitter, Lucas Duda.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Nick Hundley.
Into the box, Nick Hundley. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
One thing about playing in this ballpark, there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So, he uses a quick jump and a good late burst to flag this one down.
David Murphy will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. This is line to left. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4 for 4 afternoon.
Grady Sizemore ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Left side, Ruiz is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
So with the leadoff man retired, that'll bring up the right fielder, Dominic Brown. In the air now out to left field. Moving under it, Murphy. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Murray Leefer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is hauled in by the catcher Ruiz, and that'll be that. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 5. Trey Turner will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
Turner.
Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right. But you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Dan Ugla will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Your attention, please. Bench hitting for the Mets, number 10.
Kirk Neuenhuis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Josh Worth will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Liner towards second. Oh, Altuve. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Neuenheim will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Jose Altuve will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Fernando Rodriguez is on the work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 36, Fernando Rodriguez.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss,
No
and he's in
balls,
the hole.
2 strikes.
0-2 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out,
Yeah.
I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here. Drilled on the ground is short, reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down here 5-1. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Travis Shaw. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And this is going to be just foul down the line as that had double written all over it. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
Carlos Ruiz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Now a swing and miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Lucas Duda struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Set and the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but finally comes through here to wipe out that 0-for in his 5th try.
Nick Hundley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Comes set, now the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Murphy.
Here's David Murphy now. And so pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Short, hit hard. And the 2-out run will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're up 5-1. Carlos Correa will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
J.J. Hoover will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Hoover.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman,
Steve Pierce will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. breaking ball
1
in
and
the
2's
dirt
the
that
count.
time for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a breaking
That's low,
ball
that's
that
a ball.
misses for ball 1. Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. Runner at
Look like a
first here, one
damn
man
zombie and shit with his eyes like that.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
The 0-1 on its way. And
1
this
and
one
1.
misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss,
1-2.
and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
For this afternoon's
Yeah,
ball game.
he came